Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. A matchup a lot of us disagree with. I'm not alone in saying that this fight should not happen. But nevertheless, it is. And it is fight week. And even if I disagree with the fight, I will be watching, just like I'm going to be watching this face-to-face between these two and see what they have to say. I don't want Mike to be in this fight, but regardless, I will always root for Mike. Even if I don't think he's able to overcome the age and the out of touch and out of activity. I'm rooting for Mike. I'm hoping the best for him. Let's see what they have to say here.
Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
It would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history when I put this man to sleep.
I think you think this is going to be a very easy night. It's not going to be easy night.
We made history together.
Also, if you guys don't know, I do have a rooster. Nugget the rooster right here. He's very loud and obnoxious. Hopefully he chills out more. But yeah, if you hear him, that's him.
This isn't pay-per-view. It's Netflix.
The Netflix thing is honestly the best part of this, I believe. That is the future of boxing. That's what makes this event so big that Netflix is willing to put on boxing events. That's really cool. And that aspect of this, I'm all in favor for.
VPs, face to face. Gentlemen, how you doing? Good to see you. Look, to maintain order.
Mike is so much smaller than Jake, but we knew that already. We knew that.
45 seconds to respond.
It's like a presidential debate.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right.
When I'm here, support.
Hopefully it's not 2v1 like Trump had to deal with.
We good.
Getting political. Here we go.
Go. All right, let's get it. We're going to start with you, Mike. Why'd you agree to take this fight with Jake Paul?
I believe this is going to be great for boxing. I believe we're going to win.
Jake, why'd you agree to take the fight with Mike?
Man, he's a legend, you know. This is
now,
the guy. He's one of the two
most
famous boxers that live, him and Muhammad Ali.
I want to note something. Sorry for pausing. I'm going to be doing that a lot. But I don't like Jake Paul. I've spoken my piece on my stance on this fight. But I've also made a video talking about this fight before it got postponed where I talked about how, in a weird way, I understand Jake's side of this, because if I was given the opportunity, I would fight Mike Tyson. Past, present, prime, retired, doesn't matter. It's just the fact that I idolize this man. He's a legend, and that just sharing the ring with him would be iconic. At least for me. It may not mean anything to anybody else, but the fact that I share the ring with Mike Tyson will be enough for me to want to do it. I don't care if I get knocked the fuck out. I don't give a shit. Because I would fight prime Mike Tyson, knowing probably the first punch I'm getting knocked out. But I would still do it. So, in that aspect, I don't agree with the fight. I don't think it should happen. But I understand the mindset. At least I believe. I feel like Jake, his beliefs are a little skewed. His reasoning is skewed. But, I get it.
This is a dream come true for me. Inspired by Mike's story, you know, what he persevered through, and legend.
There we go.
Special moment for me, and it's historic, and the fact that we did it with Netflix, it's the biggest fight of the century.
The Netflix thing is cool.
That's what I love to do. Make history, have fun, and go to war.
Well, to add on top of what does it mean for boxing?
Everything, man. You know, this all came from an ayahuasca ceremony. When I saw this happening, I saw the butterfly effect of every kid going into the gym the next day wanting to be like me or Mike. 700 million people watching on Netflix.
Maybe I'm wrong. Did he just say kids are going into the gym wanting to be Jake Paul? He could be right, because kids are stupid as shit sometimes, and who they idolize. That's a bad taste in my mouth to hear that.
And the impact this will have on the sport is unfathomable, and it's untangible, quite frankly.
Okay, Mike, so what does it mean to be fighting Jake Paul? Same question to me. What does this mean for boxing?
To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen anything like this, and probably never will.
Well, Mike, let me ask you this. What does it say about Mike Tyson if he knocks out a 27-year-old Jake Paul?
Mike just knocked somebody else out again. He's good.
It's just another day for Mike.
Just some 27-year-old is Jake Paul.
Jake, same question to you. What does it mean if you knock out a 58-year-old Mike Tyson?
You knocked out a shell of a man.
Yeah, when it happens, it's going to be a little bittersweet because I have love.
It's a lose-lose situation,
moment,
actually, for Jake Paul.
Meant to go to war.
No matter what, it's a
He's trying to
lose-lose.
take the food off my plate. I'm trying to take the food off his plate, and that's what warriors do. But for me, I've dreamt this, manifested it, and it'll be the
But
start
you have.
of what has been a 12-year career for me in entertainment and acting and working and all the things I've done now into boxing. This is finally my moment and my time to shine, and I'm going to show the world
Fucking hate
who the
this
fuck
guy.
I am, because everyone's out of me. Everyone's had something to say. Nothing was ever
Because
given
you're a
to me.
piece of shit,
I've had
dude.
to work for it all. Suppressed by everyone, kicked off.
He had to work for it all. He had a very privileged lifestyle. Yeah, he had to work for it all. Everything handed to this fucking kid. Okay.
But YouTube kicked off a platform, canceled 5 times, and here I am, throwing the biggest event in really all of entertainment, actually. And
In modern days,
now
this is a big
it
event,
shows to the rest of the world what hard work and perseverance can
which is
do.
sad to say.
And I'm just happy to be able to show that to other kids who maybe have to go through adversity and have to fight and have to keep on proving themselves time and time again.
So from your answer, what I got is you said when it does happen.
There is something I want to speak
you're
on.
gonna knock Mike out.
It's already written.
There's something I want to speak on that I just saw today. Mike Perry, who fought Jake Paul last, he filled in for Mike Tyson. He had an interview today, or I don't know if it happened today, but I saw it today, where he was talking about his fight with Jake Paul was the only professional fight he's ever had where he wasn't drug tested. Meaning, if Mike Perry wasn't drug tested, Jake Paul also wasn't drug tested. And there's always been speculations that Jake Paul is on some sort of substance, steroids or whatnot. Interesting. I don't know what's going to happen with this fight. Are they drug testing or whatnot? Because Jake bulked up a significant amount when he was supposed to fight Mike the first time. And he's gotten even bigger since then, I believe. Yeah. Very interesting how you bulk up that much that fast.
You heard that shit?
Clearly.
Making sure. I like that confidence right there.
This is the baddest man on the planet. Heavyweight. Just look at the fucking guy sitting here right now. He's an animal. He posts Instagram pictures and I get a little scared because of how good he looks. But I have to step up to this level and show people that I can accomplish the
Mike does look good, but there's a side to that I touch on later.
And say that that's when your skills basically dissipated 20 years ago.
My life has changed since then, and I decided to fight Roy Jones, and that was successful, and now they're fighting.
So people should
Here's the thing.
They should bring it up. Okay.
The thing with the Roy Jones fight, it was great for their guys' age, but that was just, both Roy and Tyson were much shells of themselves. They wasn't close to how they usually are in their primes. That fight showed that Mike isn't old Mike no more, or prime Mike no more. But actually his training footage leading up to that fight looked better than the actual fight, which leads into what I was going to say before. His training footage for this fight looked fucking insane. He looks like a goddamn monster, dude. But if you take a look at it, they only show 10 to 15 seconds clips every single time. And I worry about Mike's stamina. Because he looks good for those 15 seconds. But how long can he keep that up?
From there to now. Me at my work.
And I love Mike, dude. I'm rooting for Mike on this one.
There's never been any bigger than that.
But I just don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what critics do.
His chin's questionable at this age. He's going downhill towards the last of his career.
They're unhappy with their lives.
And your chin never
try to rip
gets
people
better.
apart, like me and Mike, who are actually going
Once it goes, it goes.
He had 11 pro fights, 1 amateur fight. How do you rate him?
Hey, listen, he's been successful in all those pro fights except one, and that's why we're fighting.
It's been 4 years in professional boxing, and in terms of what I've done in those 4 years and the amount I've learned is more than any pro boxer. So just in terms of how much I've learned and grown, I'm the fastest growing and learning boxer in the sport. And that's what
He's
rate myself
learned
on.
at a decent pace. I give him that. The fastest than any other pro, I wouldn't say that, but he's learned a lot in a good amount of time.
That's the most important thing.
That's because he has the money to pay for the best equipment, best coaches, best gyms.
To, again, do the impossible and show people what I'm capable of. And they chalk up what I've done to fights being rigged. Still, when he posts on his Instagram looking like a killer, hitting the shit out of the mitts, the top 5 comments are, if Jake wins this fight, it's completely rigged. And that used to bother me. That used to bother me because I was like, no, I'm working so hard. Can't you fucking people see? But now I take it as a compliment because the human peon brain of the 99% can't even comprehend how good I've gotten and what I'm accomplishing in this world.
You fall either trash cans or people that are way out of their prime.
That's what I'm saying.
Or people that weren't boxers.
Hey, we got all the time in the world.
Sometimes both of those things combined.
Thank you.
Control, do your thing. He over there. Don't harass me no more, Joe, nigga.
Just saying. Just saying.
All right, one thing that people cannot deny is your activity. This is your 3rd fight this year. You had 3 fights last year, 6 fights in the last 2 years. Where boxers are fighting once every 2 or 3 years. Does that make you better as a boxer, the activity?
Yeah, 100%. And I have to stay active. I have to stay.
That's modern day boxing. Mike Tyson's era, they were fighting 3 to 4 times a year.
And that's how I get better, is under the bright lights and performing when there's adrenaline and nerves.
I've always been in the gym training. I'm boxing professional fighters. I'm just activity is great. I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger.
Look at that, 15 in 1 year, dude.
I'm just ready to go.
Look at that.
Now, does a loss to Jake Paul damage your legacy?
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day, but he's not gonna win.
What do you say about your legacy if you end up beating Mike Tyson, not just beating Mike Tyson, knocking Mike Tyson out?
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history on Friday night when I put this man to sleep.
But his age is compromised, though.
That is pretty dope.
He dreams a lot.
I love Mike, though.
This is not gonna come true, young man.
Hey, man. I respect
I want
you.
Ferocious Mike, dude.
It's just my time. The universe knows.
But he's not
I
Ferocious
know
Mike
I
no
know
more.
it, and you're going to know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, but next week, we'll see.
We will. That's the beauty of boxing, is the truth comes out. And by golly, do I love the truth.
Are you concerned if Mike hits you flush on the chin, this shit could be fucked up?
Yeah. Yes. Indeed. I have to be alert. This is a scary, scary man.
Jake doesn't protect himself very well either.
Has all the power still clearly in all the videos, all the sparring that they show.
But here's the thing. Here's another thing, guys.
My mom is
I'm not
messaging,
going to say Mike doesn't have power. He still does have power. But let's let's rewind time a little bit. You guys remember that guy on the plane that was bothering Mike nonstop, and Mike begged him to stop, and the guy wouldn't stop, so Mike pieced him up a little bit? That guy was just an average guy that was drunk on a plane. Mike hit him, I don't know how many times, but I want to say 4 or 5 times. Just raining down fucking hammers. Yeah, that guy got roughed up, but he was never knocked unconscious. He had a little bleeding on like his eye right here. But the guy was fine. He walked away fine. He was drunk and walked away fine afterwards. Something to think about that no one mentions. No one mentions that. And that was bare knuckle Mike. Just saying. You gotta consider everything. But Mike does still have power though.
Tyson punch. She won't watch it because it scares her. And he has one of the deadliest uppercuts of all time. So, of course, I have to be ready and know that he's going to have some moments in there. And I'm going to have to persevere.
Now, Mike called you a manufactured killer. How you respond to that?
I would say the deadliest weapon in the world is manufactured. That's a nuke.
I like that. Man.
And I think
that's witty. That's witty.
To be a piece.
I like how you flip that. You give credit where credit is due.
Wands around, and then to choose to kill.
Now, Mike, look, you criticize Jake's skills. What does that say about you if you lose?
Well, I'm not gonna lose, so I can't even fathom losing. I can't even imagine it. He's not gonna win. I think he thinks this is gonna be a very easy night. It's not gonna be an easy night.
I don't think that. I think it's gonna be a war of ages. The fans are the ones.
When are we getting Jake's antics in this? Because we know we are.
On a deeper level, and I know myself, and I know you're not gonna fucking quit, and neither am I. You could rip my head off. I can go down to the canvas. You can fuck me up. I could be bleeding from everywhere, and I'm not gonna stop. And I know that's the same for you. That's the beauty of this. Is I don't think it's gonna be easy. I know it's gonna be hard.
You had a great career, but in many ways, this is the biggest event that you ever been a part of. What does this say about this night and this matchup?
It's a different type of event, but yeah, I agree with Mike.
Like you said, this is the greatest boxing match in the history of boxing.
That Mike, you had me. You had me, Mike. It's not the greatest. No, Mike.
This is the do-si-do in Texas, the biggest fight. And
God damn it.
I do think a dance requires 2 people, but that's the magic in this, is that we're, this yin and yang that is creating this massive fucking disruption and storm and massive fight. So, 2024, November 15th, the gods and the universe aligned us to do something magical. And it takes the both of us. But he's had a longer, illustrious career, and I believe by the end of my career, I will reign as.
He's been retired longer than you've been fighting.
People are saying that the Taylor Serrano fight should be the main event. Part 1 was a fucking amazing battle.
Well, no.
To say to that?
I don't care about that, but it shouldn't be the main event because their names isn't nowhere near as big as Mike Tyson.
How do you choose which one to put before each other? They're massive. I'm more excited to watch that than.
I don't think anybody. Maybe there's some, but almost everybody is going to come to watch Mike Tyson. Not even Jake Paul. Yeah, he's involved in the fight. That's why we're watching him, but no one's coming for the Serrano fight. They're coming to watch Mike Tyson. That is why that's the main event. Tell me I'm wrong in the comments. I don't know.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's massive, and
it's the more legitimate fight, yes, but it's not why the people are coming to watch. No one's talking about that fight.
Close. It was close. Close. Razor close.
But in your opinion, who do you think won?
I'll keep that opinion to myself. Okay. My opinion won't mean nothing on November 15th.
And when Amanda Serrano wins, Katie Taylor, I think we do the trilogy at Croke Park against get Donald Trump to come in. He loves doing big fights since Eddie Hearn hasn't been able to get anything done over there. He's too busy trying to be in Katie Taylor's corner for the fight. Can you believe that? I mean, the clout chasing on this guy is fucking insane. But Katie will make the trilogy happen in Croke Park, and it's going to be, something they could settle the score. I believe Men is going to win. It'll be 1-1. Then they can do the third and settle it all.
It's a legit fight. It's just no one's excited for it. No one cares about it.
I'm like Star Wars, baby.
I ain't mad at you. Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
Why does Jake Paul win this fight?
Don't steal his line.
Man, this is it's my time. The gods
Age.
showed this to me. I'm going to be
retirement,
faster, stronger, and more elusive. He's not going to know where I'm coming from, and I'm truly.
I just said why. Why? And it's nothing what Jake said.
And that's fucking wild to say. Oh yes, I got you.
I saw clips of this. I saw clips of this.
You a gift, Mike.
You want a pigeon?
This is a pigeon from Southeast Asia. Very expensive. But I wanted you to have this.
Here's Jake's antics.
How do you feel about that? You like Mike's love pigeon? How do you feel about that?
It looks like a low budget pedigree.
Paid thousands of dollars for that.
This is an expensive pigeon. I seen a video of, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, Mike. Did you see his Instagram today?
About what?
Maybe it's good that you didn't see it yet. He asked you guys face to face, and he's kissing you in the mouth in several pictures on Instagram. It's actually on his page, and it's kind of went viral today.
I didn't see that. That sounds a little weird.
Kissing you in the mouth.
Sounds a little weird. Fucking Mike's obsessed with the pigeon. He just wants to get the pigeon. Look how he just handles that bird, dude.
Never seen someone handle a pigeon.
You have pigeon flight in your family, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Is it a low budget pigeon? Or
he had no one loves him. He has no band or anything, so he doesn't belong to nobody.
Okay. Well, he belongs to you now.
I'm feeding to my falcon.
Oh.
Damn.
So that's food for your falcon?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is getting interesting.
His love for pigeons, he's gonna feed it to a falcon.
And many words for Jake.
I'm just ready.
Dude.
Ready.
Mike's an animal guy like me. I got my rooster. I got my turtle. I got my lizards, dude. Mike likes animals like I like animals, dude. Like, very like-minded.
Let's go.
Jake?
Let's go. The do-si-do.
Ready to go?
Excited, man. And it's going to be a beautiful night. Amazing fights on the undercard. Amazing production. The amount of people showing up for this. The biggest stadium. The biggest platform.
You're gonna have a lot of stars there, I'm sure.
Much better than this.
This is going to be an amazing spectacle this Friday on Netflix. And there's limited seats available on SeatGeek. Good luck, gentlemen.
Are you really going to feed him to your falcon?
Yeah, but I can't take it with me. There's no way I can take it.
It's fucked up, man.
I wouldn't.
Thank you. Good job, man.
Mike. Goddamn, Mike. Are we gonna get a face off?
Pleasure meeting you, bro.
No.
To meet you.
All right.
You can come with me, buddy.
2020.
All right.
Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
So that is Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul face to face. I gave my views on this fight, and I'm rooting for Mike, but I just don't know if he's able to pull this out with his age, his chin, his stamina, his durability. I just don't know. But here's the thing. I say all this. Like I think, which Mike Tyson is an underdog, and I feel like, unfortunately, for good reason, he is. But there's been a lot of upsets in the past few years. I've never been able to bet on a Mike Tyson fight my whole life. I think I'm gonna put some money down on Mike. Even if I don't think it's going to happen. I'm rooting for it, and I'm hoping Mike knocks out Jake Paul, which it has to be a knockout because I don't see Tyson winning the distance here. Mike has to end it early. But yeah, I just don't know if he could overcome Father Time. But let me know what you guys think. That's been my time. I'm going to get on out of here. Until next time, I'm out.